Kachia Chika TV series. So for today's video, may nag-request and a summary for my first unit as an international student here in Australia for being a civil engineering. So I took up that one. It was started a month of August. So August 2024. So August, September, October. So the first unit was finished for just a span of 2 months. So I have to speak in English because they messaged me that most of my followers, especially to those engineering students, I have followers from different countries, especially from, shout out to India, to Baljet because she's one of my classmates, and also from Malaysia, Indonesia, some other parts of Asian countries that are planning to enroll in civil engineering. So I'm sharing today the summary of the unit. So the first unit that I taught was, it's a negotiation, but I forgot the whole, it's just part of the unit, so it's like more on negotiation. So basically the professor will share to you or enlighten you the learner's guide of that unit, and then we call this one assessment, or parang kumbaga for us parang nasa essay ba. So we call the assessment, there is part 2 of the assessment. The part 1, lots of questionnaires that are involved in essay. You have to determine what are the key roles and other stuffs that under that unit, no? So hindi ako makapag-concentrate, guys. Kasi English po kining dollar. May nagano kasi nag-request na, can you speak English? So I'm trying my best to speak English in sharing this journey, kasi it's so hard as well, no? Minsan nauubusan ako ng English sa work, sa okay lang sana kung on the spot, parang random nag-share ng kausap. Ito kasi para kasing you have to record now. I'm recording my own self looking at the camera without anything in response. So I'm sharing the best of my knowledge. So mostly for the unit 1, it's just like a summary or a essay. You can answer all these questions. You can do it in Google, Chat, GPT, whatever kind of stuff, as long as you can answer that in your own words, in your own point of view, in your own, there's no pressure in studying here in Australia based on my experience, or if I will compare this one to Philippines. Kasi you know na in Philippines, parang nakaka-pressure mag-aral sa Pilipinas, no? Tapos, pag medyo late ka pa, medyo, even though, for example, your class will start at 9 p.m., 9 a.m., it's okay. It's 1 hour late, 2 hours late, or after lunch, it's fine. But here, it's fine. I mean, in the Philippines, you're not allowed to come. It's pag super late or just 30 minutes, parang nakakahiya na sa professor. But here, parang even though 1 hour you're late, it's fine as long as merong attendance pagdating dito, and then basta makaano ka lang na may attendance na, so check na yun. So basically, you just came to school, bring your laptops, some notebooks, 1 notebook and ball pen. That's it. But sometimes if you have other extracurricular things in your bags, so I always came at school with my pack bag kasi it's heavy kasi to bring laptop, no? So as much as possible, we have that kind of laptop that can, because kailangan kasi, ang hirap pag-English dahil, parang make sure that your laptop is updated or can cater a software that can, in engineering, we have this kind of software, AutoCAD. So, kailangan yung laptop mo can cater that kind of software or that kind of, system or software, right? So, you just have to do the essay, and then part 1 of the assessment is the all essays, like questionnaires from 1 up to 20 something, depends of the units. And then second one, I did the business plan, the vision, mission, name of your company, other stuffs that need of the professor will give you guidelines of your business plan. You can just use it in ChatGPT, but make sure to use your own words, do your own words, do your own research, as long as you learn something, because it's not easy. You're paying something and you did not learn something, so it's not a win. It's not a good investment if you did not learn anything from school and you just have to pay tuition and learn nothing. So make sure that you learn from it. Make sure it's worth to pay. So not just going to school just because you wanted to have your attendance, but you did not learn anything. So it's still a loss. You get, just at the end of the day, you're gonna be loser if you just want to come at school. You did not pay, and you're just paying and then learn nothing. So basically, for me, if I were compare Philippines and Australia studies, pressure for me is in the Philippines. Good thing I work here 3 days, and then school would be just like 2.5 days. So it's basically Monday, Tuesday is your school days, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is like your work sometimes, and then half day on Saturday you work. So basically you just have a rest days as well. So that's it. That's my summary of this first unit, no? That's my perception or point of view, that it's not pressure to study here. I eat what I wanted to eat. I learn, I explore, and I buy some stuffs that I can't afford in the Philippines. And then it's not easy. It's not easy being here. And also, if you really have a courage, if you really have 100 million % sure that if you're really into it, that kind of what do you call that one, goals in life, a long term, come here in Australia. But make sure you are 100% physically 100% sure that you are physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. Make sure that kind of, I mentioned that 5 pillars, you are 100 million % sure, because a lot of struggles that you will be facing, even though I'm more than 1 year here. So it's just like, I came here September 2023, and now it's already October 2024, still on adjusting period. But at least it's already a minor adjusting period. But the whole year, it's gonna be a whole year adjustment, especially when you start on studying and working at the same time. So a lot of things to consider: people, culture, language barrier. it's gonna be easy if this country is an American English, but this one is Australian English, so it's still a struggle for me though. So a lot of things to consider until now. It's still adjusting period. It's not easy, but it's gonna be worth it. And I'm glad that I choose Queensland state other than state like Melbourne, no. Sydney, no. A lot of I encountered that they came from Sydney, they transfer here, from Melbourne, they transfer here, and some of I know also from New Zealand, they transfer here, from other states, they transfer here. They prefer Queensland than other states, no? So I'm glad that Queensland is good to me, good to us, and I hope it will prosper more for my long-term goals and, you know, the desire of my heart. So for now, I'm on my second unit now. So it just started yesterday. So that's my summary of my first unit of my study, because I know it's not an easy path. It's not an easy. So if you guys wanted to talk to me, share, or wanted to know my journey from tourist visa, my tourist visa was granted 3 days after I lodged. 3 working days after I lodged. It was then after biometric, it's just few hours, it was granted. And then secondly, if you want to know my tourist visa application, the whole journey, if you wanted to do DIY tourist visa, it's very easy. But it's not guaranteed that it will be approved, no? Because the application is always 50-50. We cannot guarantee that 100% it's going to be sure approved. But for me, because I hands-on my application, I really have to make sure that my application is very strong. Because I don't want to risk money, time, effort, my whole 360-degree life in Manila just to came here without nothing, without positive approval. So if I were you, if you want to have a DIY tourist visa or DIY student visa, DIY de facto visa, dependent visa, hands-on on your application, and they explore the EMI website of EMI Home Affairs Australia. If you want to study, explore the CRICOS website of Australia. Explore also the OSHC, or the Overseas Student Health Cover, for the insurance. And also the number one is the EMI Home Affairs, which is just type EMI Home Affairs Australia. It will lead you to emihomeaffairs.gov.au website. Check the other visas, tourist visa, student visa. Make an EMI account there. Put some list. That's why I'm sharing my knowledge and everything, because when I started my journey from tourist visa to student visa, there are no pages, or there are no vloggers or anything that they shared a thorough or a relevant information or website that can directly directly pinpoint where someone will start their journey. So this is my piece of advice. Hands-on on your visa. If you want to, 2 years from now, if you want to start your student visa journey, then why not? Because I started also 2022 in my student visa was, what if? Because someone who told us that, what, do you have plans to come in Australia? We did not say yes on that time, but we planned ahead. So in order to get answers from everyone or to anyone that is relevant, I search on Facebook pages. I joined some Facebook groups. I joined any, forum of international students, tourist visa journey, any platforms that I can get a relevant information. Also, I listen to either Facebook, YouTube, or podcast, because during your work you cannot hear some, if it's YouTube or Facebook, you really have to put some headset, right? But podcast, even though you off your phone, you can still listening. It's like in a Spotify. So I used to listen that kind of forum sharing about knowledge of student visa. What are the nice things to do? What would be the best course for me? So if I were you, if you're already a bachelor engineering in the Philippines, just go to advanced diploma. That's it. Just start advanced diploma though. That's my best advice. Don't go lower your courses, because it's already bachelor in the Philippines. Just don't go to masterals as well, because your bachelor, we have different education system in the Philippines. So my piece of advice will be better to go advanced diploma, and then later on, so that once you're already here, you will figure out what are the things, or you will get a clear view. That's why Chia TV series is sharing this kind of point of view. So if I were you, lodge a visa that is diploma and advanced diploma related to your course and any experiences, and make sure to choose a school that offers same courses that you want to shift. If you plan to shift in the future, or if you want to shift to other courses, make sure that the school is offering same courses in line with your background and courses, and then later on you have to shift, because that's what I did. I choose diploma and advanced diploma of leadership, and after 6 months, when my visa was granted, I shift to civil engineering course. So that's why from tourist visa, bridging visa to 6 months, it was finalized, and then I already started studying before my visa was granted. So I started my diploma of leadership. Then after my diploma was commenced, after 6 months, I shift to civil engineering. That's why it was started in August 2024. So I hope you guys, you learned something from this page. I hope you're gonna, if you wanted to talk to me in regards with your application one-on-one, just go to my page, put a review, make it public, because I cannot recognize that one if it's not publicly posted. I'm glad to those who put reviews on my page that until now they stayed their review on my page. I really appreciate those kind of mindset, or yung my firm, they are true to their reviews, because a lot of people that I talk, it's like more than 50 people already, or almost 100 that I talk in regards to this journey from tourist visa, student visa, refuse visa, de facto visa, dependent visa. I already talked to them, but after I talked to them, they removed their reviews on my page. I cannot control them, but I'm glad those who stayed, who put comments and reviews to my page. They're really true, they're genuine people, and I'm glad. As long as my intention is pure, I did not ask anything. But also, I do a freelance work, no? I assist some doing DIY tourist visa. For those 100%, I can say that 98% they got approval, but 2% was refused. So for those, I maybe more or less 20 to 30 persons I already assisted doing DIY tourist visa. I do the paperworks, I do the answer all the questions and questionnaires inside the email website, everything, but it's not guaranteed 100% approval. So for those I help, maybe 98% of them got approval and the 2% was refused because it's not guaranteed approve, or it's not guaranteed, it's easy approval. So anyway, thank you for watching Chia TV series. I hope you guys learned something from my page. Just comment down below if you learned something. From which country are you? That's why I'm speaking English, because one of my followers said that, can you speak in English? I cannot understand what you're talking. You're talking Tagalog or Bisaya. so I'm considering it now. So thank you for watching Chia TVs. Hanggang sa muli. Thank you and mabuhay Philippines!